everyone, welcome to Lazy Cat Reactions. This is Leap of Faith. Amy must deal with Stuart Forrest's unrealistic expectations when she works with his daughter and a jumper that may be too much horse for the girl. So, yeah, we're obviously going to have her having to deal with a parent who's probably a little too involved. We kind of had something like that last season as well, with that girl who had the traumatic experience and how the mother was a little too mothering in it. So that's my guess, is that we'll have that. Obviously Ty moved back to the loft. Hi Alice, come up and join me. And is gonna go, finally he's gonna get his shit together, go back to school and everything. And of course, Lou is preparing for the baby. My guess is that the final episode this season will be Lou having a baby, which last season, the finale was her getting married. End of season 2, Amy and Ty got together. End of season 3, Lou got married. So end of season 4 will probably be Lou having a baby. And then it's balls to the wall craziness probably for the next 10 seasons or so. Anyways, let's get started. Amy did the right thing telling Soraya about Chase. The miracle girl. Hi. Yay, we have a kitty.
And a real nice picture too, don't you think?
Where to cut off where Ty was
Hey,
basically
Stuart!
saying, hey,
My Amy
that
right
was
there
pretty
on the
awesome.
cover of Western Financial Group magazine.
As you
I
can
did
hear.
see it, yes. That's kind of why I'm here.
Nope.
No?
Then I didn't come over to my barn and I'll show you. No, they can't. They can't do that. We have it in writing.
Uh-oh.
I
So
feel
let me
like
guess, he has to go back to
representatives
Dubai.
here. Are we not paying people to represent us there?
You need a head.
Is there a right answer to that question?
Or the sun?
Which one comes with the motor?
Two things a father should not attempt: teaching your daughter
I like
to
that
drive,
Jack likes
and try
Peter
to
now.
coach her before a big competition. Right, Rihanna?
Great dad. He's a really beautiful horse.
Yes, he is.
Addison.
She knocked it down.
She seems pretty talented.
That's why I need your help. See, Addison's the kind of animal that can really build a reputation of the
You're
young
shutting.
rider.
Collect him up. My horse for that girl. Hang on a bit.
It's the only way she can control him. Okay, sit back. Sit back,
Amy
drive!
doesn't like that.
Drive!
And there she goes. Oh, she stayed on.
You okay, honey?
I'm actually turning this joke down.
Well, if she can't do it, she can't do it.
It's not very good for her career.
Wouldn't her career be better to not take a job that is basically worthless? You know, if she takes a job and she can't fix it, that's no better for her career either. He does seem like he does want to help, at least at times. I mean, I'm sure it's his own selfish interest too, but, offering her that advice about it seemed to be a good thing. You gotta get used to each other. The horse has to trust you. And Amy can tell.
Hey, Rihanna, why don't you come in for a minute?
Then why can't you handle the horse? If you're experienced, you'd be able to handle him. Valid point. He can get his coffee.
How's school going?
Yeah, I'm a little behind the 8 ball because of the classes I missed, but I'm getting
And I'm glad Peter's there, but is he there when he's there?
Scary.
Charles
I think he's-
pregnancy?
Sure. And the thrill of finding out you're going to be a new father is always followed by the panic that you're going to be a new father.
Yeah, the initial excitement
get
of I'm gonna be a father, and
Don't
then
worry about it, Jack. I'll try.
they almost had a moment there, you know?
Thoughtless, stupid. And I've been lying awake at night trying
Keep
to figure
going.
out how to make it up.
Why don't you just admit the one you want is Amy, and that you're going out with Soraya as second fiddle? Can he hire an assistant who can take care of this, you know? A Dubai assistant who can take care of the operations and then reach out to him when needed? You know, it seems like that's something that Peter could easily do. Have an assistant there in Dubai and take care of the day-to-day operations, give him time to, you know, spend there, and then contact him. And maybe that's who he's talking to, maybe that is his assistant, but it seems like he's a little too involved, you know, like he feels, okay, things are better, I can go be with Lou. Because he said it was only going to be 6 months, and obviously it's been past 6 months now that he's been involved with these people in Dubai. So it's like, what happened to the 6 months? And to be honest, if that were me, I would be a little pissed about that. I'd be like, what happened to the 6 months? You said it was going to be 6 months. We're obviously past that. You know, like Jack said, yes, he does have a business to run and everything, but you can't have the business consume your whole life. You know, you have to be able to separate the two. You have to be able to have your business and then have your personal life, you know. And Peter hasn't really been able to do that. Yes, he's in charge of the oil company. Yes, it's a big deal. And so he does have to work and everything, but you know, he also needs to be able to say, okay, I'm going to block out family time. My family time will be this time. No one contact me during this time unless it is a true emergency, like oil is spurting from places or whatever, you know, whatever the emergency would be. Otherwise, do not contact me from, say, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. or something, you know, and have that be his time with Lou and Jack and Amy, you know, and the baby, and be there for them, you know. That's something he needs to do, is he needs to set those boundaries for work and home. We're back to not I think Jack would hurt more range. At least he's got Peter to help him. There we go.
Not always the sharpest knife in the drawer, but even I can tell that the problem we had before is getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal, Jack.
Oh, BS me. If you want to talk about it, I'll listen. You don't know.
That could be that they flagged it. I like she's got an energy drink that has a horse on it. A water bottle. I wonder if Lou will ever pursue the
Did you see?
Heartland jam that she was talking about.
Oh no.
I would have been like, yes, you're paying me a lot to get this horse ready, and that's what I'm doing. You may say that he needs to jump, but you're not listening to me, the expert, the miracle girl. I'm telling you what needs to be done. I'm getting him ready. Don't like my methods? You can take the horse. She can go to the Olympics, and you can see what happens. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and let me do my damn job. So this is why I don't do things like that, because I probably wouldn't get any business, because I can be a hard ass when I want to be, which is not necessarily a bad thing, you know?
Mallory, some guy wants to see you.
What guy?
Good looking guy. Just outside here.
Copper, he brought her copper.
What are you doing? I am in the middle of a shift.
He needs to be brushed out, ridden a little, and have his stall cleaned.
Hi, baby. Copper.
And misses you all.
Yes, he does.
What do you want me to do? Quit my job?
Should I take him over to your folks' place and turn him out in the yard? Or are you gonna do something good for this poor animal?
Just take him home, okay? I'll do it in the morning.
Copper.
Good job, Cook.
You're not really here.
I'm a little distracted, to be honest. Things aren't good.
Well, we need to talk it out.
There's nothing to talk out. I don't know what.
Why are you getting upset?
Yeah.
I'm not, honey. I just, between you and Jennifer, I just feel like one of the witnesses there all the time. I can't be honest.
What? Okay, Peter, you know what? We both know there's something going on, and why don't you just tell me the truth? Just answer it. But you do this because...
Because it's how I'm launching my own product line. This is just the beginning. I got big plans.
Soraya,
I'm
please.
busy, Amy.
Just wait. Look, I can't stand this anymore. You're my best friend.
You didn't
I know
really do
there's this
anything
thing
wrong.
between us now.
Well, I didn't put it there.
Can you just work this out? Look, Chase told me that he explained everything.
I mean, yeah, Amy shouldn't have gone with them, but on her side, it was innocent. Yeah, and she's a businesswoman. She has a master's degree. If you would tell her what's going on, maybe she could help. She knows his password and all that stuff. Profits are down. Yeah, see, she knows this stuff. Maybe she's the one who can turn around, so maybe he should have said something to her. That's what I'm saying with Lou. She has a master's degree. She worked in business, you know. He should have said something to her. I get it, she's hormonal, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't matter. If he had said something to her, she might have been able to brainstorm with him and figure out a solution, And you shouldn't keep stuff like that from your spouse or significant other anyways, Because even if they're not in the business, sometimes you need that outside perspective in order to figure out a solution, Like my SO, he works in construction, he deals with commercial doors and everything. And if there was a problem, he would tell me, and I may not be able to figure anything out. But sometimes even just getting off your chest helps, Or if he did tell me, I might be able to say, well, why don't you guys try this tactic, Or it's like, with me here doing my channel. I mean, he doesn't really know anything about it, but sometimes he might be able to say, well, why don't you try this or whatever. Sometimes even just talking things out, you start to see things from a different perspective. And sometimes it does take like a fresh set of eyes or a fresh set of ears to think of things, especially because, like I said, someone like Lou can offer a different perspective. She may still have contacts like in New York. She might be able to reach out and say, hey, what can we do to fix this? So, he definitely should have told her what's going on, And now, of course, she knows. Although, like I said, it was kind of interesting that she kind of knew, unless his laptop didn't have a password on it. It's kind of, But maybe he figured she should know anyways, because in case there was a problem, which I get. Oh, great.
You lost? Just waiting for Amy. Oh. Now listen, your dad's the best there is. But that bit he's got you using is getting in your way. You Chase Power's power bit. It's made for riders to exactly your level. What'd you say, wanna give it a shot?
Okay.
You won't be sorry.
Oh yeah, she won't change the bit
That's just me.
Amy suggests.
You know that, but you don't know that. That's full confidence. We're supposed to trust each other.
Don't talk to me about trust, Peter.
Yeah.
You're the one who said everything was fine, and obviously it's not.
We're dealing with it.
You didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Did you think it was over my head? I have my MBA, remember? I'm not stupid.
Take care of it. I just said that. Please.
Really? How are you taking care of it, Peter?
Yeah.
All
If she's not sure who Jennifer is, I'm sure she could probably look her up and see that she's a lawyer. The bit is doing well, doing better. You can tell she's pleased with it.
Woohoo! Look at you! Great work! Feel the difference? It's amazing, isn't it?
You're totally right. This is way, way better.
Wow.
The horse spooked. Yeah, they hadn't worked on him yet.
Sorry, Dad.
Let me have a look at your arm. Okay, I'll take you to the hospital. And you, get my horse back.
Maybe you should listen to the horse, Stuart. And where was Chase during that? You know, you'd think Chase would have come running too.
He's hurt.
You're both hurt. Yeah, this guy is definitely a dick. You know, it's like he has these aspirations, but it's like, you know, she mentioned about changing the bit, and he's all specific bit, and it's like, why don't you trust the professionals? And that's something I would ask. I would turn to him and I would say, why don't you trust the professionals? You know, and he'd be like, well, I'm paying you a lot of money. I'd be like, yeah, you're paying me a lot of money to do a job, so let me do my job. And I can't do my job if you are micromanaging me every few minutes. You know, you're saying about this bit, well, this bit makes all the difference and it's better. Trust me. You know, you need to trust me if you want me to improve your daughter and get her right. But if you're not going to give me the space, then this isn't going to work, you know? And you can go tell people whatever you want, and I can counter it, and I can talk about how demanding you were, how bossy, how micromanaging you were, how you didn't listen to me, you didn't listen to your daughter. So go ahead. Go ahead and say what you want, and I will counter it. Figure it out.
So I guess that Chase Powers bit worked out real well.
That's not why he crashed.
Thank you, but I'll have my bet do a bit on that horse for a reason. You put my daughter on a Ferrari with no brakes.
I was just trying to get her confidence back. Brianna is terrified of disappointing you.
Don't blame this on me.
Well, it is your fault.
That magazine cover. I made you into the miracle girl. I can unmake you.
Yeah. And I can unmake you too. That's what I'd say. I would have said, and I can unmake you
That's
too.
good.
Right.
Full agreement. I come on.
You have a solid case.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Not even expecting me to see that. Fatherhood and bank.
Mine too.
Yeah? We missed you.
Everywhere at once.
Better late than never.
We had a little glitch there.
I used
So
to
go
love
ahead and cut that part.
to Heartland was like a second home to me. Now everything has changed.
I don't know what to tell you about that now.
And she's like, who's Jennifer? And he's like, well, what is? I knew Jennifer had something to do with the business. I knew it wasn't like an affair or anything or a girlfriend. I knew it was something to do with business. Basically, from the way he was talking, you know, it was kind of obvious. So this Stewart guy, as Ty said, he is a bully. And he likes things done a certain way, but he obviously, I mean, you know, yeah, okay, it's her word against his, but she can also counter and say, he made insane demands and he wouldn't listen to anything I said. And yeah, like I said, you know, if that was me and he'd said, you know, I can unmake you, I would have said, yeah, and I can unmake you. You really want to go head to head with me? Then I can do it. You know? Because I will tell everyone how much of a bully you were and how you didn't listen. You said you hired me. Well, then you have to trust me and my methods, and you didn't. I'll say, so yeah, try it. Bring it on, you know? Because sometimes when you show strength to a bully, they back down. Because what a bully wants is they want to see fear. And when you stand up to a bully, the bully backs down. And that probably would have happened if she had said something to him like, yeah, I can unmake you too. He probably would have backed down because he would have realized, yeah, this girl is correct, she can. So it looks like the next episode, Lou will help Amy fight against him. And like I was saying about Jennifer, like I could tell that Jennifer was someone that had to do with the business. I know Lou was thinking maybe she was like a girlfriend or someone that he was having an affair with. But it's like, no, I could tell from the way he was speaking, you know, like he was saying, I don't have answers to that. And it's like, that's not how you speak to a girlfriend. You know, yes, he got up and left the room, but that was because he didn't want her to know, which he should have. He should have let Lou know. He did screw up in that sense. Because yes, he should have let Lou know what was going on. Because now that she knows, she of course can help out. You know, as she said, I have an MBA. So, you know, I think she'll be able to help out. Maybe she can, like I said, reach out to some colleagues in New York. Maybe those corporate cowgirls who were there in the second season. Maybe depending on what they do, they can reach out to their contacts and whatnot. I mean, obviously they will be okay. And yeah, I could see maybe Chase stepping up and saying something to Stewart, you know. He's gonna do something obviously to kind of redeem himself in Amy's eyes. And I know like Ty is annoyed about her and Chase spending time together, and he's like, it's not my business. And I'm like, it's not, but the fact that it does bother you shows obviously that you still care. And yeah, he definitely should not have just ended things, but you know, things will be okay. You know? Thank you for joining me for this reaction. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to be alerted of when the future videos will post. If you're watching this on Rumble, please head over to YouTube to watch it, but change your VPN. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you might want to head over to Rumble and start getting the numbers up there too. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok for all of your Lazy Cat reaction needs and wants. Check out some of my other videos. I have other shows and movies, some that are similar to Heartland, others that are not. You know, I've got some sci-fi, some horror, some family, so a nice variety on there, and of course more coming down. If you can, support me on Patreon. I have 4 different levels, as you can see on the screen, ranging from $3 up to $25. I know money is tight, so I know a lot of people might not be able to, but you know, even if you can do $3 a month, That would really help out. It would help at least get me to possibly being able to, buy some new equipment and everything. If, however, you can't afford a monthly, but you would like to do a one-time donation, you can support me on Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the description. And yeah, I'd be able to either go buy a coffee on you, or at least be able to use that money towards continuing to create these videos. Shout out to my editor, Captain Factory. Her link is in the description. Check her out for all your editing needs. I will see you in my next video. Bye.